Oh, and then on the way back, what happens from Ta'if? What happens on the way back? The angel comes and offers him, thank you, offers him to destroy the people. Just, he'll wipe them out for him. Now, again, here's a test of who the Prophet ﷺ is, because there's people that would do that after being humiliated like that. They're so angry. And the Prophet ﷺ said no. And what was the reason that he gave for saying no? That the children. Because as long as there's children, there's hope. Children have the purity and the fitrah and the bara'ah that makes it possible for them to be open to a message of truth. Because children by their nature are not disbelievers. Children by their nature are believers. They don't cover up the truth, children. And even really little children, when they do, they're not really covering up the truth. They're just, because they're in the imaginal world, they can make things out the way they want them. So children don't lie. Like little kids, 4-year-old, who broke the glass? You see, then the brain is like working. I don't know. Now, adults assume it's a lie, but it's not. Because in that world of all possibility, there are other alternatives. Really, that's the way the child's mind is working. And that's why the 7 years is called Sinnu Tamyiz, the age of discrimination, because they can start to discriminate. But that's only the beginning. It's not complete until they're 14, 15. It's not complete. So they're in that world of possibilities. So the Prophet ﷺ wanted good for them. Maybe they won't believe, but their children will believe. That's what he hoped. And that's what that was what Jonah learns, because he goes back to Nineveh. And that's why it's not, you don't decide these things. Laysa laka min al-amri shay. This isn't about you. That Allah said that to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he wanted to take revenge on the Quraysh. Allah said, this isn't about you. In other words, it's not about the self. It's not about this. This is something much bigger. And after that, the Prophet ﷺ would mention on the minbar, because he swore an oath when he saw Hamza mutilated, and that's his humanity. The Prophet was a human being. He got angry. He said, if you ever hear me curse anybody, he said, I'm a man and I get angry, but the angels will turn my curse into a prayer for that person. So even if the Prophet got angry, his reality was rahmah. And so whatever his human nature was manifesting, his reality was all mercy. Abu Abbas al-Mursi said all of the prophets were created from the mercy of God, but the Prophet is Ainur Rahmah. He's the essence of mercy. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We only sent you as a mercy to all the world.